Philadelphia. MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Fish try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Flying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
At the plate, Chris Taylor having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, Dero. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Come on now, Phils.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Real Muto waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Franz Reyes. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Nola playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over. And the runner back. And again, a throw over. Back in standing. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Herrera on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Adrian Moore, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, we'll see if Odubel Herrera can get it going. He's got only 6 hits in his last 10 games. That's not catastrophically bad, but they need a lot more from him. There have been a lot of 0 for games lately, and that's not doing anybody any good.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Missed with a breaking ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
One out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And that one is gone. Rhys Hoskins Hoskins with a solo shot. 8th home run on the season for him. And it brings the Phillies back even now with 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Digging in, Mike Delfranco. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home run. It's a solo shot here for Mike Delfranco. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Moore is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Philadelphia's on top 2-1. Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Cooper. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Garrett Cooper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Herrera moving in. 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 8th, Catherine Martin Maldonado.
Stepping up now, Martin Maldonado. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground is short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drives it to deep right field. Williams ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Now the relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starling Marte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. Moore stands at second with 2 gone. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Here's the 1-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Pitch is popped up. Franco calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Stepping into the box, Nick Williams. To show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. So they're going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. A runner at second, nobody out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield, hit in the middle of the order.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. In for a strike. It's 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch, and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene
Segura standing in. Has a look, now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Williams on third. Kingery at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They'll move ahead to the third, tied 2-2. City's founder, William Penn, seen atop City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast.
hitting off for the Marlins.
Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Hit hard toward the right side, and it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he gets a curveball at the letters but swings right through it. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Hoskins is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Franz Reyes, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Come on now, Philly. That's a strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Right here.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
In is Jorge Soler. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Garrett Cooper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cooper possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins lead it 3-2. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that beater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
In now, Maikel Franco, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Franco is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap, because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Hernandez over at second. Hoskins on at first with nobody out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Center fielder,
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, Williams.
Up next to be Nick Williams. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-2. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 3-2. Ready now, Ketel Marte hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So striding forward now, Martin Maldonado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Chasing after it is Williams. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, pitcher, ADRIAN Moore.
The pitcher, Adrian Moore, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's Starling Marte as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Changeup in for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do You don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Number 4.
Striding in, Scott Kingery reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Popped him up. Cooper is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, Aaron NOLA.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. 4-1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full. The Marlins lead this one 3-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Taylor, he doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
The right fielder number
Standing in now, Franz Reyes.
Reyes.
Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Come on, Phillies!
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Jorge Soler.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. A windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. On to the bottom of the 5th, and the Fish have taken a 4-2 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. But this will be gloved out there at second, as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Our score here as we play inning number 5. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Maikel Franco would be next. And the count will be full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Tommy Hunter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 96, Tommy.
Up next from Miami, Garrett Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Leading off for the Marlins, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. This is line to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Adrian Moore. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Williams is there, 2 down.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's gone 3 for 11. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
The batter number 3, Chris.
Settling in now, Chris Taylor. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Maldonado at second. Marte on at first with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Nice swing.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Hit to short. Segura with a sliding stop. He goes to first and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. So 1 run here on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Marlins on top, 5-2. Michael Franco will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Odubel Herrera becomes out number 2 this inning. Next will be Nick Williams, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Missed with a breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
High pop-up. Chapman moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail 5-2. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jared Eichhoff is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Jared Eichhoff.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franz Reyes. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Eichhoff, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was selected in the 15th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And now a pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound to take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
In is Jorge Soler, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. Hoskins is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Now batting, Garrett Cooper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez takes it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
JT Realmuto.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Maldonado is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, Scott Kingery. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
C.J. Cron will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 44, C.J. Cron.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Justin Wilson takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Justin Wilson.
A ball and no strikes. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soler is there. And that retires the side. Phillies down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Nate Jones been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Nate Jones.
Leading off the inning, Ketel Marte, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Line towards center field. Pereira patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting,
5-2 our score. As we get a look inside the numbers, it's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Martin Maldonado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Tim Hodge will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Come on, Phillies.
Lined hard toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Popped up. Oh, he snares it.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
In now, Matt Chapman. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Maldonado at third, Hodge on second, Marte at first, 2 out in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave all 3, and it remains 5-2. Jose Quezada is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jose Quezada.
Gene Segura standing in. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The Marlins are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's a 5-3 game now. seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Roll. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball.
Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's running. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Line hard. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Michael Franco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-0 home. There's a slider taken for a ball. Hernandez at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is skied into short left center. Soler on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Phillies draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. On to the 9th inning now from Citizens Bank Park. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Franz Reyes. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box, Jorge Soler, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
0-2, here it is. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, captain, Martin Maldonado.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. 3-for-4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 309 is the average entering play. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is line to left. Hoskins is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Marlins 7 and the Phillies 3. Tyler Kinney will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Up next will be Nick Williams. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
JT Realmuto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Rounded down the 3rd baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Now batting, number 4.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Philly down to their last strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Sometimes you just got to thank your lucky stars right there. Definite missed execution pitch right there. Eyes lit up on that pitch right down the middle.
Another example of how difficult it is to throw 3 quality pitches in a row. The first 2 pitches right on the corner. That one a little bit too much to the plate.
Mike Moustakas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Kingery stands at second with 2 gone. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hangs a K to end it, and the Marlins go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Miami led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Adrian earns win number 7 on the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.